in my own personal, once again, my own day to day, where I'm kind of just always just kind of thinking about that, where it's like, it's a why factor to whatever it is. Why do you want to make that jacket? And then also, like, I want a bunch of y'all to receive it. I want a bunch of y'all to wear it. I want a bunch of y'all to appreciate it. Those hats, I want you to wear it as a certain thing. So it's always kind of being cognizant that, yes, congratulations, it's dope as fuck that we all have different gifts and shit like that. But make sure you're utilizing them shits to the best of your abilities. Because once again, yo, you can't take nothing away when your time is being called. So always be able to leave things behind for everybody to receive your talents, so we can always have a time capsule of the person that you were on this earth. Remember that shit.
You ever talk to people who say, I really don't know who I am, or I don't know what I have to give? Everything in life has a
Yeah,
purpose.
and I'll be confused when they had like I
So
had yeah, because it's kind of. But even then, if somebody says that to me, right there, bro, I'm countering with, all right,
mhm.
when you're by yourself, when you're with people, I'm gonna say, what gets you excited? What gets you going? And then from there, they gonna bring up something. Cause like then now I'm like, nah, you gotta break it down to me. Cause like you may say that, but we gonna counter this, and you gonna answer your own question, or you gonna dispel whatever you just said about you don't know who you are based on what you start telling me. So
But
I'm gonna,
I haven't experienced that because I know who I am.
yeah,
I've
but
always known who I am and what
okay,
I want. Always. I did the vasectomy at 17.
I'm
People,
not
oh, you should have kids. I don't want kids. I don't
okay,
hate kids.
fair, but you gotta, let's say there has been a time where maybe in your own personal life, whether it's 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, where either something didn't go as planned, or there was a time you may have wanted a change, either because of how life was going or because you just wanted something better. So do you at least think that kind of it forced you to alter slightly who you were at a certain point in
Never
life?
who I was. What I wanted to do, yes. Never who I was.
Fair.
Because
Interesting. Interesting.
you're an
Very
8-year-old
interesting.
kid, not
Right.
now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You're 8, you're
Yeah.
10, you're 15, you're 20,
Right.
25, 30, 33,
Right.
34. You're only becoming more of what you are.
Yeah.
I've got, well, I don't want to go into too much. I have a lot of friends from like 15, 16
Yeah.
years old. I'm like, wow, we're so different
Touche.
now. Man,
I'm gonna give you a prime example, bro. I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I mean. Like, for instance, person like myself, I'm a very, I let my actions speak. I say words, but I don't try to say too many words. Especially like it could be somebody,
oh, you talk a lot.
and
Sometimes you talk a lot.
sometimes yes, but
I got him.
even once, touche. But even with that, a lot of people would tell you that comes from then when we cross that barrier. Like it's you gonna be like, he don't say too much, and then once we're cool, then you gonna be like, man, he don't never stop talking. But even with myself, it could be, I could be feeling somebody. I could be catching a
It
vibe
depends.
with a person.
Yes.
Let me explain to you. And I may not show as much
Mhm.
emotion as this person that I might be going after,
Mhm.
but because she has me invested in getting to know who she is, she opens up a more of a vulnerable
But
side.
it's
So
digressing.
because what I'm saying is, it's going to slightly alter who I am, because if I'm like sitting up here for multitude years of my life saying, oh, this is how I am, bada bada boom, bada bing, and then I'm like, nah, now I'm meeting somebody where it's like, oh, this requires a different emotion from the person that I've known myself to be. But this also requires a level of elevation. Shout out to an invite to elevate. This
Shout out.
this requires
See,
a,
this is where we're a
let
little
me
bit
vibe out.
different.
Let me rock out. Let me just land the
Okay,
plane real quick.
go.
And this requires a certain different level of elevation to where I have to show this emotion, because then it also helps in her life to provide clarity. So because of that, that makes me slightly alter something. So what I'm saying is, yes, there's moments in your life where, yes, you know who you are, but you're not confused, but you're going to also always have a software update or a slight, ooh, we got to nudge this over here, or we got to put this in the back pocket
Okay, I
type of
want to end.
vibe.
Okay, time out.
So cook, bro.
So
Yeah.
remember, I told you, we we tailor our communication to our audience. I'll say things to him that I would never say to some of you. I would expect you to get thrown at me or punched out. I mean, I give him a lot of shit, but it's in love. I mean, I like the guy. I got him. You know, he talks shit to me. I'm like, here we go, court talk. I'm just yo, and I'm like, here we go.
It's the bro, man, you know, for sure.
This is good. If he didn't talk shit, he's upset at me for something.
Yeah. No, but knowing who you are, knowing your friends.
You got to know who you are, you know, and you don't change. You communicate to your audience. So if he, example, sees that girl, he might be a little more softer and then just more, and then, you know, it comes out slowly and then she can see who he is, or he can see who he is. Like, hey, he can make art for me, or he can help me with basketball, or he can help me with my music label. He does all kinds of stuff. You know? It's not just the clothes.
No. So, different vibes.
But you have to know who you are. And I haven't changed. I've just become more of who I am, stronger and stronger. So much so, like years ago, my friends like, God, you're just like your mother. I go, oh, no, I'm twice as strong. I'm a man. No diss to women. I'm a man. I did what she did plus 10 times more, as she said I would do when I was a kid.
You always set out to be your own individual, for sure.
But I have another friend. I don't want to say his name, but I'm like, dude, let's go have lunch. I'll buy lunch. We can go to the Chart House. It's $100 a plate. I don't give a shit about the money. I'll buy your lunch. Let's just get together, talk about good times, and watch the water out front.
Type shit.
Crickets. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about.
But once again,
this guy, I'm like, I don't know, man. We grew up together. Great friend. He just kind of
got to be patient with him sometimes too. Yeah. Unfortunately, everybody goes through different things at their own pace, and they deal with and process things at their own pace.
But he's seen a lot of stuff with me. I've traumatized him.
That's why I said everybody deals with different things, at their own. Like
lunch at the mall. We gotta go. What happened? There's two guys in the bathroom. They're on the floor. It's bad.
Life happens. Life happens, bro.
We're not gonna let you get out of here, dude. I got food on the table. I want to leave. You took one step towards, and I go, okay. We're gonna get this done right away. Boom.
For sure. Yeah. Life happens in different ways, but
this is all funny shit. This is like when I was like 18, 20, 23. I'm like, you know, and you evolve in a person like, I want to help these people.
But see, at the same time, and that's what's so funny, that even when you say you don't alter, but even then, you were a different person back then to where now you're like calmer, you're a little bit more laid back.
I just want to eat.
But even that part requires a shift slightly from you.
We ordered the food. The food came. I said, I got to go to the bathroom, wash my hands. I run in there. This incident happened. I fuck her. And so I run back up and we got to go. He goes, what do you mean? I go, I'll buy you lunch. We got to go. There's two guys in the bathroom. What's he goes, okay, we got to go. Let's go. I pushed him out of the chair. I mean,
shout out to
that poor guy.
Shout out to Evolve.
He's
evolving in life, to say the least.
I just wanted to eat my lunch. That's all I wanted to do. These two guys decide we're going to be the chingona. We're going to be the tough guy. I'm like, guys, I want to go eat. It's like, we're not going to play.
Is that Spanish again?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No.